Hi, I'm Alan Sides. We're going to talk a little bit about monitoring when you're mixing on headphones versus loudspeakers. I mean, from my standpoint, I do enjoy hearing a loudspeaker when I'm mixing, but if you're mixing in a bedroom and you have all sorts of reflections from the sidewalls and ceilings that are making the speakers not sound particularly good, the headphones can be very, very helpful. Sometimes if I'm mixing on speakers, once I've got my balance the way I'd like it to be, and ideally I'd like the speakers to have extended low end so I can determine how far it's going down, how much low bass I have on my kicks and bass and synths and stuff. But when I put it on headphones, sometimes it can be revealing. Maybe I've missed a little something, and I might be able I'm especially like in a reverb trail or something else, maybe I can either push it up a little bit. I might have missed it because in the room I'm hearing all these reflections, and it's covering up some of what I should be hearing from the loudspeaker. So really, I think the two items going back and forth can be a valuable tool. In a smaller room where you have limited distance between the front of the speaker and the back wall, oftentimes what will happen is the sound, particularly in the low frequencies, in the 60 hertz to 45 hertz range, will hit the rear wall. It'll come back and cancel right in the middle of the room. You end up losing a good amount of bass. So it depends on the depth of the room. There's always going to be, like, sometimes you might say you'd like to have the more depth you have, the better low frequency performance you have. But sometimes in smaller rooms where maybe you only have, say, 13 feet between where the speakers are on the back wall, you're going to get a rise. You're still going to get a bit of a null in a certain spot, but as you move your chair back, you're going to get more bass. If you go all the way against the back wall, you get too much bass. So what you can do sometimes is you find an optimum position, meaning that, say, I have a desk here with my computer and all my stuff, my speaker's sitting there. I will find a place in the room where I get an even balance, low frequency-wise. In regards to your choice of headphones in a given recording session or for vocals and such, is you'd like something, obviously you do need something that's a sealed headphone. You have to have something that has the good isolation between what's coming off the track that they're listening to and the microphone. But the other thing is you're looking for something that that's natural sounding, that has fairly good dynamic range, so that if the vocalist or the artist does want to listen to it at a very loud level, the headphones can handle it. Ideally, you'd like headphones that have reasonably good extension, so that you're going to hear decent low end, certainly at least down to 50 if possible. I have found a number of headphones that work well for me. For both studio purposes and in recording. Some of the headphones, the consumer headphones, are kind of a hype because obviously they're looking for maximum bass and some of it, you really want something in the studio that's more accurate. You need something that's not a hype. You need something that's natural, and because you need to the mix needs to be the hype. You need to put that information in the mix, and if you're listening to something that has too much bass and too much highs, obviously you're not going to balance correctly. So you need something that has nice uniform response, that's extended but not boosted. That's going to make your mix much better. Hey, I'm so glad you had a chance to see this. Hopefully it's provided some value to you. My company is Ocean Way Audio, and you can find it at oceanwayaudio.com.